And you see a lot of them now they're teaching locking the arm out. The only problem with locking the arm out, when you lock it out, you have a tendency to push the shoulder up. Then you push the
Yeah.
shoulder, you have shoulder problems. So you got to have a little bend to drop those shoulders down. But when you're shooting with a handicap of some kind, some physical challenge that you're going through, there's just ways to figure it out. Um,
So what about the guy with the grip problem? Um,
well,
what was the
because the
solution?
because the hand wouldn't bend as far as it needed to, so we had
Mhm.
because it's still kind of pushing the same type of a deal because
The old,
if you have your hand in that position, it moves back and forth. Well, if your hand's back as far as it will go, it's not going to move. So you can still do the same type of a deal, except being directly into the joint. It might be up above a little bit because you can't get that, might not bend that far. So you just go look at that.
so
Um, you know,
originally, do you teach high wrist, low
no,
wrist?
no.
Well,
The problem with the high wrist is your wrist is still going to move. I tried it for a while, and
mhm.
it was not easy to be consistent
It doesn't,
because
yeah,
because you got too much movement up and down of the wrist. Well,
right.
with the wrist all the way down, pushing with that lower part, like I described earlier, between the pushes right straight through the arm, that is going to be your most efficient way to do it because it doesn't move. As you move your fingers, that doesn't move. If you put over here, as you move, you're going to feel every time you move your finger. If you
Okay.
put it up a little bit different, every time you move, open and close your hand, it's going to change. Where there, very little will affect it.